Welcome to After School Reviews. Please subscribe, turn on the bell icon. Please like this video and leave a comment down in the comment section. Today we are going to have a look at the ET extraterrestrial NECA figures. We have a look at Night Flight ET and Telepathic ET. And I've had these figures for a while, and usually I would do individual reviews, but since these are kind of figures that lack accessories and it's ET and they're in a bundle together, just look at them here. So as you can see, they've already been opened. You wouldn't be able to tell that from the top, but from the bottom you would be able to. You can see the stuff there. They're in the packaging. And Elliot's got his little finger up there. You can have the little re-up back there. Sadly, we don't have dressed up ET. I do want that figure, but that one's pretty much expensive now. And Galactic Friend ET's kind of the same as this one. I think the blanket's a little bit different, though. And then here is Telepathic ET. Features interchangeable neck, and that's right behind the sticker. See the figure there. Read up on the back. Yeah, Night Flight ET, which is the one we have here. Do not go anywhere. We will have a closer look at these figures open and out of their packaging. Here are the ET figures open and out of their packaging. The Telepathic ET comes with 3 accessories, that of which includes a little plant here. It's got some nice dry brushing on those plants too as well, on the flowery parts. The leaves too as well do have that. A nice pottery plant holder too as well to it. Comes a little speak and spell here. Even has a little battery pack on the back here. All these little nice details. Buttons on there. Grooves. Pretty cool little accessory. You can even put this with the Bride of Chucky because, well, he is something sort of like this in that movie. And as for interchangeable body parts, he just comes with this neck, which is painted pretty nicely. It's got some nice dry brushing, so all the lower details in there kind of darkened, and everything's kind of brought up. And the whole body's painted like that too as well. Here is Telepathic ET. It's more drunk ET in the movie. If you've watched ET, you would know it's drunk ET. Too sad he couldn't come with the beer. But you can see, here's the head sculpt. His eyes are kind of droopy. He looks high and drunk and sleepy. Nice paint on there. Sculpt is really nice too as well. Teeth are even done in there. Pretty nice looking teeth. Eyes are nice blue. The neck on here, he already has this little neck on here. And it's kind of a small, it's like almost like a ball at how small this is. You can see his torso there. Real lumpy. And then his weird feet. His feet do have articulation. They're just ball joints, but they do have articulation. And he comes with this nice plaid shirt. And it has all these nice stripes. Is this plaid? I don't know. I just said that word. Sleeves are done pretty nice. You can see that there. Get a little bit closer up on the details, though. And, of course, since it's ET, the shirt's not going to fit him perfectly. So this is kind of a softer material. And so it is kind of bunkly down here at the bottom. How it was in the movie, it's dragging on the floor. So they've sculpted that nice, and somehow this has also been nicely done. With this being added, the little stripes and everything. Arms have nice little stripy patterns too as well on there. And then the hands are done pretty nicely too as well. His weird sausage finger, man. Pretty nice. Articulation on him is not too terrible. Head will go up pretty far, down pretty far, and of course it rotates, so you can rotate the whole head around. Arms will go forward, back. They'll go up pretty dadgum far, and of course if you rotate it, he's going to get his arm all the way around. The only problem, I think, with this figure being this joint right here is really hard to get to bend, and once you do it, it's not that big of a bend. And I think this one, for me, is harder to bend. Here, yeah, I mean, that'll probably go in more, but it's just hard to really bend. And, of course, the hands are on a ball joint, so you can rotate these all around. Here is Night Flight ET, and he comes wrapped in this little blanket. Now, this is technically regular ET figure. The other one's more of a stylized part of the movie, but this one you can actually remove this little blanket here. And I'll get to that, but first look at his cute little face. You can see the way the blanket's done. It's been wrapped around him, and this is actually just a plastic piece. On the back, of E.T. here on the back. You take this little thing, you peg it out. It's just plastic. You wrap this around, or unravel, I guess, and you just pull out E.T. right there. And of course, you have this piece. And if you had like an extra head for E.T., you could actually just stick a head in there. Like if you casted this and painted it, you could have like 3 figures just from this 2-figure set on Big Bad Toy Store, if they're still available. So here's just regular E.T. being all by his little skin, you know. So there's E.T. You can see him. It's got this nice dry brushing on there, as I said earlier, and the sculpting on this guy's really cool looking. And I think these are from 2011. And I don't know if... I think the hands are different on this one too as well. So he's really skinny because he's E.T. You know, he's got all these skinny limbs, and his torso's kind of shaped like... it's like a potato, but smashed. It really reminds me of a potato, I guess. I want to eat E.T. now. I don't know, I guess it does remind me of a potato. But he looks cool. These figures, I think, run about $34 on eBay, or on Big Bad Toy Store together as a bundle. And that's why I did it, because number 1, it's NECA. Number 2, it's E.T., and the price is really good. So you can see the nice dry brushing, everything on there. The sculpting, the stomach, the feet, hands. Articulation on this one, it's the same ball joint here in the head, so you can, you know, articulate that around however you need to. Same thing with the arms. Arms are different, though, on this one, of course. They go around as well. And then the hands on this one are also ball joints. So, they just kind of rotate, I guess. And then the feet are ball joints, so you can get them up, down, and they rotate all the way. He's kind of like a penguin. He's like a penguin alien. I'm going to show you now how to get this on here, which is going to be, you need a hair dryer. So I'm going to show him with the long neck now. So this is a nice look, especially when you put them next to each other, and you're like, man, that is a different figure. You can see he's got this little, you know, looks really cool. Different head sculpt. You could swap the heads, swap the necks. It just looks odd on this E.T. But I do kind of like the way he looks like this. Of course, I leave my figures, I put them back in the box on the wall. So I'm never going to be able to see him like this because the box doesn't allow this type of shape to happen inside of the packaging. But, of course, you do get the articulation there. And the only problem I did have was this thing came out on the smaller neck. So I had to blow dry this thing, or the small neck, to get it out. It took a long time, longer than anticipated, to get this head on there. Or this neck, rather. But now I'm going to show you with his accessories what you can really kind of do with his accessories. He doesn't come with any accessories, but if you get these as a bundle, you will get these figures together. And I think that's pretty good. And there he is with the accessories. And I think this guy is probably 1/6 scale, kind of like the Gremlins that the NECA has put out. So these might be closer to 1/6 scale, because I saw on Instagram somebody had this figure with the blanket on next to a Hot Toys Marty McFly. But I still think these could pass a little bit as using these with other NECA figures, because, I mean, it's not really going to hurt anything. Same thing with the Gremlins might, because they're kind of bigger. They're as big as the human characters. Like, they're as tall as Freddy and Jason. I think he's about the same size as Chucky. So I'm going to show you that. Hold on. So here's the Ultimate Chucky. And if you guys go to Big Bad Toy Store this weekend, well, I guess, yeah, like this is going to be a Sunday. This is uploaded. Check out, you can actually get this figure for $20 on Big Bad Toy Store. Only this weekend. So if you're watching this, so you can kind of see the scale there with E.T. About the same scale. I think E.T. would be about the same size as him, so he's a little oversized. But again, it's not going to hurt anybody. Not going to hurt a thing either. You can have E.T. pointing with his little glowy finger. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm going to get some more figures out here just so I can do some height comparisons. And just to show you what other figures, you know, you can height with this guy. So I don't know what other figures I'll get out here, but there will be other figures to scale. And I was going to review the Ultimate Predator, but I think that'll be the next review. So look out for that, because I was going to review that. Then I saw E.T. looking at me going, please review me. It's been like 6 months. So I'm going to get some more figures out here. Here are some other figures for these E.T. figures to compare with. We have the Kenner style Terminator 2 figure. Can't remember what the heck this is called. What was this called? It is called White Hot. I remember that. Yeah, the White Hot T-1000. Yeah. He was black, but I had to get all these other figures out because I stuck him in the freezer real fast, but he changed back. We have the Ultimate Gremlin there with some popcorn. Ultimate Chucky from the first Child's Play, or the first Ultimate figure that they did. And then we have the Part 2 Jason from Friday the 13th Part 2. So as you can see there. The Gremlin is a little bit taller than E.T., even with the longer neck, as you can see there. And then Chucky is, well, he's a little smaller than E.T., and you can clearly tell that. And then these figures are pretty good height. As you can see, a gremlin next to these aren't going to really scale well with how the movie shows a gremlin being the scale. Especially the size of that cup is way too big. But E.T. and Chucky kind of scale okay, and E.T. kind of scales okay with the humans. Because he's not attacking anything, he's just calm and, you know, he's not like a gremlin. There again are the two E.T. figures in different poses. So thank you guys for watching After School Reviews. Today we're having a look at the Telepathic E.T. and Night Flight E.T. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, turn on the bell icon, please like this video, and leave a comment down in the comment section. Check out the official After School Reviews Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.